Hello world, and welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I am your host Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then you're in the right place. In this episode of Mecca Mastery TV, we are speaking about personal development. And the topic of this video is why multitasking does not work. Let's get straight into the video. Have you ever had an experience, maybe a job, where you were at a job and maybe you're answering the phone, the emails are coming through and things are getting handed to you, people are yelling out to you, and for some reason you leave this place and you feel, oh my God, I'm so stressed out. And when the weekend comes and you're not doing that and you're just living your simple life and doing simple things and just one thing after another, you feel great. Well, the reason why most people don't realize why they have so much stress, multitasking does not work, because really, if you multitask, you're just setting yourself up for failure. Multitasking causes so much stress because really what happens is when you switch from one activity to the other, right? So let's say, for example, you're typing the email and then the phone rings, you have to answer the phone. And then you're not done with that email. What the brain has to do, it takes about 17 minutes for the brain to switch off until the next thing, whatever it is that you have just switched it to. And that's not good for your brain. It takes about 17 to 20 minutes for you to come into a flow, for your brain to adapt to that new task that you are doing, the new activity. And when you multitask, really what we are doing is we're just half-assing. We're doing half-assed jobs. We're not putting all of our energy, all of our time, all of our effort, just 100% of our focus until one thing at a time. Multitasking is just basically switching between things, 2 or 3 different, maybe more than one. And it's really not possible because there's not a such thing. You cannot do more than one thing at a time unless the things that you are doing are not the same. For example, you can physically be walking and reading, but you can't be reading and reading something else. So you have some people that are talking, but they're talking and I'm in a conversation with you, but I'm watching somebody else. So every time that you were speaking and I went to look over to look and watch them, I just lost everything that you said. Even though I may have heard it, I didn't really hear it. I didn't understand it. It didn't internalize within me. And we missed the point. And we leave certain places or situations or conversations and we feel like I didn't get my point across, or you feel like I didn't get it, I didn't hear it. You know, I'm still confused about it because we're so used to doing more than one thing. And multitasking kills relationships. This is the reason why most people are not happy today as well, because they are multitasking. And I see it every day, especially with social media. People are with their friends or they're with their family and they're scrolling and they're looking at their phones and they're in their phones and they're in their phones and they're in their phones and they're scrolling. How are you having dinner or lunch with somebody and you're supposed to be meeting up or having coffee and you're on social media at the same time? Where's your focus? Wherever your focus goes and your energy flows, that's where you are. You need to just focus on that so you can get all the benefits from that. That's why most people that's in jobs where there's so many tasks to do at once, they are stressed. And the more stressed you are, the more you age. You age faster. And people who age faster die sooner. So multitasking is really not good for you. Yes, it's a good thing for multitasking if you are, for example, let's say you're home and you're stretching. And maybe you're reading a book. Or let's say you're stretching and you're listening to a podcast, but basically you're not using the same mental faculties at the same time. So you shouldn't be stretching and painting your nails because you're using muscles up here. You're trying to focus on, getting just on the nail and not on your skin, but still trying to focus on spreading your limbs. So you're using both muscle. So which one are you going to focus on? You're going to focus on using the muscles in your hand or the muscles in your legs? So if you're just stretching, but if you're listening to a podcast, that's 2 different muscles, a mental muscle and a body muscle. Multitasking is really bad for us and it doesn't work. If you really want to be successful, the great thing that you should do is just focus on one thing at a time. This is why most people are not successful in any area of life, because their focus is so just divided and not directed to one thing at a time nothing has their complete focus. Nothing get complete your energy and done. A book that I read that really helped me with this was The One Thing by Gary Keller. This book is amazing because it really teaches you the real fundamentals of success. And the title speaks for itself, The One Thing. It's really focusing on one thing and giving that one thing all your energy. But it goes deeper than that. This book teaches you about time blocking. It teaches you why multitasking is so bad for you, why it doesn't work. It teaches you strategies and how you need to use your perception for success. You know, the stages and things that you will have to go through. I highly recommend this book. So if you are at a place in your life and you feel that you're never feeling like things are getting completed or getting done, or you don't feel heard, it's maybe because you are multitasking. And you can be multitasking in your relationships, multitasking at work, multitasking with your friends, just not giving your attention to one thing at that time. Simply just giving your attention to one thing at a time. That is the key to success. And listen, you might not know where to start with this. I'm offering one-on-one coaching. Just email me at meccabookings@gmail.com. And I love you. Make sure you share this video with somebody that you care about, because we all know that sharing is caring. And we always say here at Mecca Mastery TV that we encourage you to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life. So you go out into the world and you kick a whole lot of action. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything. I'm sending my love, my energy, my peace, and gratitude your way. Until next time, I see you in the next episode. Peace.